them Kindle. Beneath the going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my mans, a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing, I'm out. I get till I can't. Sorry, mama, yeah, I know that. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt. So she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Audemars crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing, another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in the tank. I'ma pull up just to stunt. Can't, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 I'm finna.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from KC. Now some razzle-dazzle here to start the game. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Tyson. Here we go.
Throwing to open is Wentz. Oh, and they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game. Danico Autry, the veteran, in to bring him down.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
To throw, Wentz. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Throwing is Wentz. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
Now Jaime Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaime Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go, back man.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to have the first down yardage. Across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
No. Son! Wait, son!
Now Wentz. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That's Will Anderson, the Defensive Rookie of the Year, in there to record the sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down.
Here we go.
Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That is hot down the field. It's worthy.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Let's go. Great. Go.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Deal. What's your son?
To throw, here's Wentz. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Once again, it's Pacheco. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, KC. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Brown going to throw right away. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and Tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players...
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They'll throw now, third and forever. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
That's taken at about the 14. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Done. Sunday. Grip 5-7.
Man in motion is Brown. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
Go.
Here's Wentz. Going for it all. And that is brought in. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 90 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Here's 1st and 10. He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
On the quick, right?
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Now, Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They will work the middle with Mixon. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
That one caught by Schultz, the tight end. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have a Texans first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Mixon. Mixon has the first down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. What's your son?
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the tack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Kill! Touch! Where's touch?
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down. 1st and goal.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Hey, Bud!
Here's Pacheco. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
1st and 10.
Please. Go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go.
Wentz. That is caught. What a throw. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
On 2nd down, Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So we've reached halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And this one will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchdown. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Second and 7. Schultz is the motion man. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd down and 9.
On the quick, right?
Schultz is the motion man. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Hey, Lou. Go. Down the man inside, down the man.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here we go. Let's spot two. What's that?
A give here to Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here we go, back.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Back is Wentz. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They send him right out of the slot. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this gain with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Stroud quickly out to Collins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw caught by Dell on the outside. He's going to have the 1st down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Oh.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd and 2. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go right back to Mixon. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And he will take it in himself. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll run right side with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Solid, solid. Wait, son.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Pacheco, 1st down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Black.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Liz 5-3. Here we go. Here, sit.
Motion man is Rice. Now a give to Pacheco, running right. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Sunday!
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to first and 10. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Pierce for the return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
Dell motioning over. On first down, it's Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They'll run with Mixon. He's to the 25. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Now a third and 2.
On the quick, right?
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Oh, looked like he had the first down, but the ball is out. I believe the Texans got this one back. They did, and they will keep possession. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Here we go. One final play. Trying the right side. Take it in by Collins. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Yeah, I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
That, say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, QU. Let's go, I'ma kick.